Hello! Happy opening! My tradition is that on opening night, I usually bring my clothes and then I come up here to the costume shop and then I lay them out for them and then they tell me what works and what doesn't work.
I want to just start with a couple of thank yous. The first is to the best staff in the American theater, the Long Wharf Theatre staff.
This is the team, this is the artistic staff.
As I feel like I keep saying here at Long Wharf Theatre, we are on a journey to really, transform this theater company and to really return to our roots of being a theater company of, for, and by the community. What I love about the theater is that it is a space that can hold all of us. It is a big tent that can hold all of our stories, and that's what we're trying to manifest here at Long Wharf Theatre.
All right. Hey everyone, I'm Jacob Padrón. I'm the artistic director here at Long Wharf Theatre. And this video is really a chance for me to share a little bit of what my first year has been like at Long Wharf, to be 1 year in on this beautiful, complicated, crazy job. So in some ways, I feel like this video is about sharing who I am and where I come from and why I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, I take openings seriously.
They got their eyebrows done, their hair cut.
Oh yeah, I got my hair cut, I got my eyebrows all like sleeked out.
So you got your eyebrows did?
Yeah.
I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. I was like, well, I guess I can't wear a sweatshirt.
What is your outfit? What's the plan for the outfit tonight?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, I don't want to look at the camera.
But a time. Okay, so a day in the life of. A day in the life of. So one of the things that I like most about being an artistic director is you're constantly like challenged, and no one day is the same. I'd be lying if I didn't say that a big bulk of my days are in meetings.
Move this 2 o'clock to this matinee so we basically we still have 2 matinees on the weekends.
So not
But
at 7 o'clock,
we move,
Wednesday?
yeah, so move this 7 o'clock to the Wednesday. But I'm open to that if you're excited by moving the openings to Friday night.
It's holding multiple priorities and multiple projects and really thinking holistically about the future and thinking about what is coming down the pike.
This book changed my life, Emergent Strategy. And I think when I started this job, I think I gave a copy of this book to everyone, I think almost everyone on staff. But I feel like we reference this book quite a bit, right? Almost in most of our meetings.
I mean, in like a perfect world, we really embody it, right?
I certainly think that like one of the tenets of white supremacy is not changing, is upholding the status quo. So emergence is really a divergence from that, is saying change is constant. That's an Octavia Butler concept as well. So change is constant. Change is the only thing we actually know. And so if we lean into emergence and meeting the needs of the community that we're working with and for, then we're doing the work.
I think from the beginning, I always knew that I wanted Long Wharf Theatre to kind of return to our founding pillars, which is to be a theater of, for, and by the community. And then the second was to really assess the culture inside Long Wharf Theatre. I wanted to really build a culture of joy, of curiosity, of innovation, and of rigor.
Like it's not like esoteric. It's not like hard to follow. Like you're able to like follow the story. All right, so I should read it and then send it to NACO to see if that's something that they'd want to do.
But I would say the biggest blessing of an artistic director is getting to actually pick which stories end up on our stage. When we actually use theater as a catalyst for social justice, for big picture thinking, for how can we make the world better with the stories that we tell, then we're gonna really be on fire and really do something special.
So like I grew up in Gilroy, California, which is about an hour and 10 minutes south of San Francisco. And there wasn't like a whole lot to my community, but it was very close to a theater company called the Farm Worker Theater. I was able to see the power and the impact of storytelling and the power of impact of what it means to be in community together, using theater as like a catalyst for social justice and for meaningful change. One of the things I say here at Long Wharf is like I want like art and activism to live side by side. And that I think when we do that, when we have those two things living side by side, you know, because they're one and the same.
What are the stories that are going to speak directly to our time? And what are the stories that are going to galvanize the community with which you're in? So in my case, I'm always thinking about how the stories that we put on stage here at Long Wharf reflect the kaleidoscope or the conversation that needs to be happening in New Haven and in the surrounding area.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy you're all here. This is a really exciting moment. So this is play number 3 of the 1920 season here at Long Wharf Theatre. We have something really special in store for all of you. This is an incredible play written by Doug Wright, I Am My Own Wife. It won the Pulitzer Prize, it won the Tony Award.
I want this theater company to belong to the community, and in many ways it's returning to kind of those founding pillars. We were started in 1965 by visionary leaders who wanted to give New Haven and the surrounding area a world-class theater. And so that's what we're setting out to do.
Yes, yes. So after tonight's show, just again, please join us for the after party. The restaurant is on State Street. There'll be a DJ, there'll be food, there'll be drink, and we'll see you after the show. Thank you, everyone. Happy opening. Happy opening.
But I really do think that theater can be a real balm to a world that's on fire. And so joy, I think, is a big ingredient to the day in the life of also.
Wait, why do you say it like? Why do you do it like that?
You can't film this. You can't film this. It's kind of secret. It feels like it's like the VIPs.
You know everyone and you connect folks. I feel like you are too. You're a super connector.
Openings are always like my favorite. Folks have been like coming up to me saying like, you know, the vibe feels different. I feel welcomed here. This is exciting. So I feel like, you know, the spirit I think is right, which I'm excited about. We're gonna now head over to the after party. One of the first things that I said to our event staff when I arrived at Long Wharf was I said for all of our openings, we definitely have to have a DJ, so, you know, because I want people to dance and celebrate.
So we are here to celebrate the opening night of I Am My Own Wife by Doug Wright. Amazing, amazing production. To everyone who was involved in making this show a success. Word of mouth continues to be a powerful way that we get the word out. So please let folks know what we're trying to do at Long Wharf Theatre. Let folks know that this is your theater company.
Oh, that's such a great question. When is theater at its best? Theater is at its best when we can come together and reveal in our collective humanity. I think that our life is made richer when we experience theater with people who look and sound different than us. So I'm always thinking about how do we create intentional space to hold all of us? And how do we make sure that the stories that we tell reflect the kaleidoscope of our world and of our community? And that's lifelong work. And I am just a temporary steward of that work here at Long Wharf Theatre. And I do it in community with all of you who are watching. And the hope is that we are charting a path to a boundary-breaking future here for Long Wharf Theatre.